We're getting to the pointy end of the season. There's 8 games in the league to go. We're fighting on all three fronts in the Pokal and in the Champions League. Can we get them all done? Oh. Hey guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 88 of Sunday League Premier League, a Journeyman save. As I always say, if you are enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, if you could, would mean a lot to me. 250 is in the sights and you can make it happen. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. Throw a comment down there as well. Can I do a treble in my first year in Bayern? Let me know. What do you think? All right, guys, here we are. We are second in the Bundesliga at the moment. We've gone on a pretty good run since seeing double Hertha Berlin episode, which was brilliant. We came up against Arminia Bielefeld and we absolutely tonked them 6-0. I say we, it was Gary Joseph. Yeah, 6th minute, 17th minute, 22nd minute, 57, 68, 81. He was just on fire. I probably should have subbed him at half time, but I mean, he was looking really good, and I just didn't. We then played Chelsea in the Champions League, and it was a Ryan and Gravenberch hat trick at Stamford Bridge. A very, very good win there. I was just after 13 minutes, I was like, "What is this game?" But it all quietened down a bit for that, and then Gravenberch got his hat trick, which was brilliant. Second hat trick of the season, I think. We then kind of threw it away a bit by drawing 1-1 with Eintracht Frankfurt. Christian Fuchtel had one of his disappointing games, unfortunately. We then came out best against Mainz. 2-0, Bruno Lewis and Yusuf Demir scoring the goals there. We are second, 4 points behind Hertha. There are 8 games to go in the league, so it is very, very tight. 1 point ahead of Stuttgart. It is pretty much just out of us 3 for the title. Stuttgart, they actually had a bit of slip-ups, a couple of slip-ups. Drawing 0 with Freiburg, then 0 with Hamburger, and 1-1 with Hertha. So 3 draws for them have kind of hurt them a bit. Dane Scarlett hat-trick against Mönchengladbach. How's he looking? He looks pretty good. Hertha, on the other hand, they've had a little bit of a wobble. They obviously lost to us twice in the league. Then they drew with Stuttgart. Lost to Madrid in the Champions League, but then wins over Arminia Bielefeld, and Leipzig. Now, having a look at their run, the Frankfurt game is a little bit tricky, I'd say. But the real one is obviously the Dortmund game, and then maybe the Bayer Leverkusen as well. But I'm hoping, they lose to Dortmund and slip up somewhere else, because I need them to slip up twice for 4 points. Our sort of, no, I'm clicking on us, we can just click on schedule. Our run-in is maybe a little bit more trickier. We obviously played Bayer Leverkusen again, who we lost to in the league. We also have Hoffenheim in 9th. Stuttgart in 3rd and in the semi-final of the DFB Pokal, Leipzig, and then Gladbach on the last day. So we definitely have the trickier run in, and the fact that we've got a semi-final jammed in here, and obviously we are still fighting in the Champions League, which Hertha could be out of with their loss to Madrid. Let's go and play Schalke. Bit of a rotated team for this. We've got Fuchtel in goal, Kruger at left back, Ali at right back, Mark and Castillo in centre of defence. We've got a suspended Bilal Zimmer. Bruno Lewis and Christina are going to flank Tonali there. Velasco on the left, Yusuf Demir on the right, and Friedrich up front. Should be enough to get past 18th placed Schalke. In the sheds, the old point the finger team talk. The media have done that. The media say we're good. Let's go and show the media that we are good. Head to the match preview. The old Bundesliga stats. There's Schalke playing in we've got a back 5 here. That's all right. I think we've definitely got enough on them. Definitely got more than enough to beat this Schalke team, who are bottom of the table on 14 points. It's Kruger with a throw in now, but it is headed away. And Christina Aguilera on the ball. Kruger now. Kruger. Plays it all the way back to Mark, and Mark plays it forward to Tonali. Christina now on the ball. Oh, that's a penalty. Thank you very much. Is it finger in his ear? Yep. He's like, yep, that's a penalty. It's totally a penalty. That's what I thought. I don't, like, why didn't you just, yeah, I should have just given it a penalty. And it is a penalty, as it always is, a penalty. This is outside the box. Should be Velasco taking this, I think. He is the designated penalty taker, and it is Alan Velasco. That's not good. That is not good, because he has decent penalty taking. It's 14. I mean, it's not great, but we need some better penalty takers. I need to check that, but that is not good. We're going to shout out some encouragement. I mean, Schalke have only won 2 games all season, so we hopefully can do the business. But missing that penalty is disappointing, and we're not going to have any more highlights this half. Oh, we've got one here. Hertha. Schalke knocking the ball around. Oh no. Oh, good save, Fruchtel. Good save. Fruchtel. He's Fruchtel. And that is it. Yusuf Demir now with the corner. Whips it in. And Castillo can't get his head on it. Velasco. Yusuf Demir. Castillo has a pop. And Castillo gets his 5th goal of the season. I'm pretty sure the other 4 from headers. That is outstanding. I'll take that since we missed the bloody penalty. Great stuff. Here he is. It's Velasco back to Demir. Demir just a little bit of a drag back, and Castillo just goes, oh, you know what, just have it. Back of the net. Good. Hertha still have got the game to play as we head into the sheds at half time. And a point with your finger, and things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. And then we drop the old faith stuff. Friedrich is unsure. Like, just mate, so many opportunities. Just do something. Nah, I'm going to play on a 6.4. Alright, Yusuf Demir now flicks it ahead, but it is a little bit too heavy, unfortunately. And Schalke roll it out. Their back 5 has been pretty, has been pretty hard to break down so far today. We've had a bit of a long range shot outside the box. And this is, I think, one of our problems. Like I mentioned a few episodes ago, when we come into one of these games where we need to just slightly rotate, we just don't have the quality on the bench to get the job done, which is very, very disappointing. And now I've got to bring on 3 big guns to try and get something done. And right back is about to come off here, injured, I reckon. LA, he's got an injury. That's not good. We're very attacking because we need to win this. We'll drop points here. Oh, Joseph. Oh, we hit the bloody post. We hit the... Oh, that's gutting. That is absolutely gutting. That and the missed penalty have cost us today. Absolutely cost us. See what happens with this highlight. We might be yelling to the boys. LA, he's literally running on one leg. Yusuf Demir to LA. Whips it in. I done it, Maurice Schneidenbeck. The back post. The big man. The header. The goal we needed. And we did need it a lot. Got another highlight. It's Castillo on the ball now. Koba. And it is the substitutes I've had to bring on. One of them, Maurice, there getting the goal. Jakub Kuba now driving forward. Plays a little ball off to Bruno Lewis. Ali whips it in. Joseph to Yusuf Demir. There it is. 3-1 Bayern. Thank God. Because that was a bit bloody nerve-wracking. I'll tell you that right now. But it's disappointing that I've had to bring on the likes of Kuba, Maurice and Joseph to try and do something here. There it is. Full time. I mean, we did deserve the win in the end. We played well, but don't get complacent. What a match. Football is the real winner today. Yeah. our fans just thought sometimes Schalke did brilliantly. Give them a bit of praise. I mean, they did a pretty awful season. I mean, look, Schalke did do a good job. They saved the penalty, and it was a bit of a struggle there for us at one point. Right. 4 to 5 weeks. Bummer. That definitely sucks. Right, on to the Chelsea game with no right. Alright, back to the Chelsea game, and we've brought in some of the big guns. Now, I made a small mistake. I didn't realise that Alphonso Davies was suspended for this game. Otherwise, I would have played him against Schalke. That was a bit annoying, but anyway. So with him suspended and Hossam Ali injured, Castillo's going to move out to right back, wing back position. Zimmer, Mark, and Kruger make up the other defenders. Obviously, Fruchtel, that guy, in goal. Bruno Lewis, Kuba, and Gravenberch as Christina Aguilera and Tonali drop to the bench. Yusuf Demir, Maurice, and Joseph up front. No spot on the bench, unfortunately, for Nicholas Seawald. You know what? Yes, there is. He can play there. I'm not going to run a striker because like Jakub Kuba can play up front as well, as can Christina and Velasco. So we'll do that. A lot of midfielders on the bench. All good. Now, I am trying to avoid playing like Manuel Solomon and Salamikas as they're leaving. He's not going to be here next year, so whatever. I'll rather have, you know, Alan Velasco, who is almost as old, and Temel Kellis, who's not really a right back. So yeah, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Anyway, we've got enough to do this, I think, today against Chelsea. 3-1 up from the first leg should be more than enough. Well, the game is afoot straight away with a highlight. It is a corner. Gravenberch sends it in. We get the encouragement out straight off the bat. We'll change the positional heat map for us, obviously, and we would go to later scores if they let us. Kruger there, nodding the ball back to our goalkeeper. That always gets a clap from the crowd. Whenever a player heads the ball back to the goalkeeper, definitely a clap. Gravenberch and Mark now just knocking that ball around. I've just noticed as well is Maurice is the captain today. It's interesting with no Alphonso Davies and Seawald on the bench. Gravenberch, that's a good ball. Kuba. Oh. Jakub Kuba. You would think that it could be Ryan Gravenberch would probably make a better captain, wouldn't he? Gravenberch now whips in the corner, and it's on the head of Zimmer. Bilal Zimmer has scored. Get in. 4-1 on Aguilera. 4-1 on Aguilera. What's his leadership? 12. Okay, all right. We'll check old Maurice. Oh, that back post header. He is lethal. Castillo now. There's another one. Maurice, he'll win it all the time. This is a bit of a pinball in the box. Kruger tries to get that one in, and he cannot. It goes out for a corner. Yusuf Demir on this side, whipping that one in. Headed away by Nico, I believe that was for Chelsea. Is it Nico? Can we click on him? Click, Nico. So Maurice as the captain. Yeah, leadership 15. All right, Gravenberch with a corner. I thought that was another goal. It wasn't. Herto Real Madrid in the other game as Reece James whips in a corner for Chelsea. And do I want Madrid to beat Herta? And you think about it, and what I probably want is I want Herta to go through. Because if Herta go through, it means I've got to concentrate a bit more on the Champions League, and then they might slip up in the league. Sneaky. Chelsea got a very good team, just having a look there. They got Jude Bellingham, man on the ball at the moment. Karim Adeyemi as well. There was someone else in there I noticed. I forgot. Kai Havertz obviously still at Chelsea, yep. Chelsea knocking the ball around, but they've given it away. Kuba now, Bruno Lewis, Maurice, Shiren Beck. He puts it away. Captain for the day, the big man. Get in. 5-1 on aggregate. Absolute shellacking. We'll keep an eye on these players. We're getting a little bit tired, and we will obviously make changes for them. That's a great pass from the captain to Yusuf Demir. Bruno Lewis couldn't apply the finish, and it is another corner. I feel like we've had like 6 corners this half. I could probably check the stats. I could. Look at this. It's disappeared. We will find out how many corners. All right, into the sheds, point the finger. The media have given you a lot of credit. We've got this one kind of wrapped up. 10 corners we've had. 10. I said 6. I was a little bit off. You lose count when you have this many. Mark on the ball now. It's good to see that we've a bit of a makeshift defence. I say makeshift defence, not that makeshift. Mark wants to leave. I want to keep Mark because I think he's a very good squad player. It's Kai Havertz now unleashing Adeyemi, and Adeyemi can't get it on target. Hertha and Madrid are still locked in a stalemate at 0-0. Hello. Come on, Hertha. You seem to batter everyone else. Time to batter Madrid. We're going to make a couple of changes as Bruno Luis has a knee injury. So we'll bring Seawald on, swap him with Gravenberch. We'll bring Alan Velasco on for the use of Demir as he played the majority of the last game. And Maurice Heister. Should we have Heister for Kruger? Yeah, we'll bring him on for Christoph Kruger, who he's another one who had quite who played the game weekend. This is the midweek game. Who played the weekend game against Schalke as well. So that is the 3 substitutes already done and dusted. That injury to Bruno Luis could be a worry. Chelsea now playing out from the back, hoofing it long. And the Bayern defence is just nice and composed. That's a great ball from Gravenberch, and Gary Joseph does not miss. 22nd goal of the season. I was checking the Bundesliga goal scorers. We have 1 and 2, Gary Joseph and Jakub Kuba. Gary Joseph, he was very, very slow to start the season, but has absolutely just shot up the charts. I mean, 6 goals in 1 game will help. Heister there with a throw in. He gets the ball back. Jakub Kuba. And Velasco puts that in the back of the net. And it is Bayern 4. That's 4. Chelsea 0. And a 7-1 aggregate shellacking. Hertha have scored in their game. Just having a look at the Chelsea player stats here. Woeful. As we come in for a highlight there. Quintero with a long throw in. And it is dollied kind of around. Yep, sure, do it. Gary Joseph now on a run with Velasco. Splaying the ball over to the left-hand side. Kuba now. Maurice back to Seawald. Seawald has a pop and saved by the goalkeeper for another corner. What's this? Probably our 400th corner of the game. Velasco whipping it in. Joseph regathers. Seawald cross. It was a bit of a cross, but it wasn't. It's 15th corner that was. And the game is going to end with us absolutely monstering. Ryan Gravenberch, 2 assists, absolute demon in the midfield. 4-0 win, 7-1 on aggregate. Chelsea just smashed. That's how you do 2 legs. Hertha have done it in extra time. That is great news because now they're going to be concentrating on the Champions League. Get in. Do we do a draw? Oh, here we go, Bruno Lewis. Ooh, 4 weeks damaged kneecap, 8.2 million. That is incredible. Ryan Gravenberch was amazing. I wonder when the draw is. Let's have a look here. Let's go and check out the semi-final draw, right? I know I said it was the draw for the semi-final, but it's actually the draw for the quarter-final as well because we only played the first knockout one. And also, I also forgot to show you the youth intake. So we might do the youth intake quickly now. Show you that. It's not great. There's an average intake. We've got 1 top candidate or exceptional. It just likes to cut it off there. But we'll have a look at Helmut Schwabel. 15 years old, left winger. He's okay. He's got good passing, good teamwork, good work rate. So I think he could do quite. I think he's pretty good, and I agree with that. 5-star potential. We've then got Jason Holtz, who is a Luxembourg German nationality, and I think he looks pretty good. I like his physicals for a 15-year-old. Jesus, this guy would knock me flat out. Good work rate, good teamwork and good work rate. He's brave, good determination. He's definitely one for the future. I like the look of him at 15 years old. Sebastian Boy is a boy. Maybe we change this as he gets older if we keep him. He's another left winger. He's probably not as good as the first guy. but still pretty good decisions, flair and teamwork are the standout stats there. Other than that, we've got a whole host of good talents. We've got an American here, Turkish player. We come down here, we've got a Brazilian. We've got Nick McKay, who's a Kiwi, who's a left back German New Zealander who's not very good. Sorry, Nick McKay. So that was the youth intake. Not too bad there. Let's go and view these draws. So we've got Barcelona, Dortmund, Hertha, Newcastle, Bordeaux, us, City, and Leipzig. A lot of German teams here. 4 German teams. Wow. Newcastle beat PSG 6-3 on aggregate. So interesting. City. I don't really want City. Can we get German teams here? I mean, we must be able to. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can't. Hertha, Bordeaux. Oh, it's a tough one for Bordeaux. Barcelona, Leipzig, which means we have got Newcastle United. Wow. We're actually struggling in the Premier League at the moment. They are 8th. Manager Eric Ten Hag is his job is under a little bit of pressure, so that should be quite good match up there. Let's have a look at the semi-final now. So if we get past Newcastle, we are going to play either Bordeaux or Hertha. Hopefully Bordeaux can do that. I say that, but they stuffed us in that Europa Cup final when we were in charge of AC Milan. So having we'll click continue, so the schedule jumps a little bit ahead and those games get locked in. Let's go and have a look. So I think we might come back for Champions League quarterfinal, second leg against Newcastle, and a DFB Pokal semi-final. I think that's the go. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you have and you're not subscribed, if you could do that, would mean a lot for me and to me. Smash that like button. Catch you guys next time. Bye.